good news is not something that is very common today. So when I say that I'm bringing you some good news, you probably smile and think, yeah, but it's true. It's true. And I want you to believe it. Jesus Christ promised to return. And not simply to clean up corruption of the present earthly rule by corrupt governments, but to completely replace all governments, all means all, on earth, with a completely new and perfect government. One that truly serves the public and the people in totality. This is a completely astounding, supernatural intervention by God, brought to this earth and imposed on a population in need of relief from its own human nature. In other words, man is going to be saved from himself by none other than his Creator. Quite ironic. So you can smile, but it is good news. And the question is, are you ready? Revelation in the Bible, chapter 11, verse 18 says, and I'll paraphrase it, the Apostle John foresaw a time when the returning Christ will destroy those who are presently ruining the earth. He heard a loud announcement of the best news this troubled world could hear. The kingdoms of the world, the kingdoms, that is the governments of this world, have become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever. Revelation verse 11. Revelation chapter 11, verse 15. And this is good news, because this begins the time of refreshing, the time of restoration that the Apostle Peter and all the holy prophets had proclaimed. Acts chapter 3 verse 20 said, when the times of refreshment will come from the presence of the Lord, and he will again send you Jesus, your appointed Messiah, for he must remain in heaven. He must remain in heaven until the time for the final restoration of all things, as God promised long ago through his holy prophets. And it's not a restoration of some idyllic golden age of man. No. It's a restoration of the perfect government of God. Perfect, you see. That's why I called it good news, because it's perfect. The perfect government of God that has been lost when man rejected him. And they did. Where? In the Garden of Eden. And since that time, we, human beings, have been trying to do it our own way. This is the good news that we present. The good news that there will be no more war, no more disease, no more hunger. Think of that. No more false religions, all wiped out, taken out of the way. No more murdering, genocide in the name of religion. No more suffering. No more murders. No more witchcraft. And no more hatred. No more discord. And no more anger. No more strife. And no more pain. Can you imagine it? Doesn't that make you happy that you can look forward to it, that we are proclaiming that that is going to happen? For the former things will pass away forever, replaced by Those things that I've just listed, war, disease, hunger, false religions, hatred, discord, will be replaced by love. Universal joy, universal happiness, universal peace, patience, universal kindness, goodness, universal faithfulness and gentleness, and self-control. For there is no law against these things. So when I say that we are proclaiming good news, I sincerely mean that from the depths of my heart. The world's systems are coming to an end and will be replaced by Jesus Christ when he takes over. Total control, absolute control of this earth. And this is the good news that we are looking forward to.